Deranged Professor here, and looking at a new mag to us. This is the VFC QRS mag, or this is the midcap magazine. So as you can see, it's got this nice texture to it, almost not really octagonal. It's kind of just an interesting hex type pattern to it, but it's kind of nice. It's got some texturing on the inside here. It feels very cheap, to be honest. And I paid $20 for this mag, and actually expected it to feel a little bit differently. But I mean, honestly, between the two, like between this and something of the same price, I would expect it to feel a little different. Very, very cheap. You can hear it. I mean, plasticky feel. So this is the the $10 Elite Force mag. Nice solid sound. This one, I mean, it just sounds hollow. It is hollow, and it just feels more plasticky. But I mean, it's got nice markings on it. This 5.56x45 mark on them. Q mag, and it says for airsoft use only. Vega Force, made in Taiwan. QRS here. Patent pending on the side. I mean, it looks nice. It's not bad looking aesthetically. Base plate, and this base plate is part of the actual structure that holds it together, which I wasn't too excited about because I thought maybe you could like take this off and slide on a Ranger plate or something else, but not really. And they use the same base plate that they would for their high cap mag, so that's what this little section here is for. So to take this apart, if you're wanting to take it apart and look at the inside, you need a 2mm hex key. Undo the screw at the bottom here. If I can do it. It's just a small 2mm, and then you'll be able to remove the base plate. Slides forward, and you can kind of start to see the insides there. And the insides will not push through because of this tab here on either side. You have to kind of actually grab it, and the way I did is just kind of spread it apart like that, just kind of compress it a little bit, and you can see it pop right on through. And it slides out, and then this is the internal part here. Retention area there, and the nub, it's hard to see here on the video. Let's see if I can get a flashlight. The nub, you can see, doesn't actually come all the way up to the top in its stock form. It kind of stays down just a little bit there. So the way to get it out without having to undo all of these screws, there's a ton of them in this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 screws that hold it together. And then 13, you can just undo this one here to get to it. Now there's a spring behind this, so when you undo it, make sure you're holding on to it tight. Don't ask me how I know. So just remove this one screw here, and then you can pull this out, and there's that little detent there that grabs onto the spring, and you can let it out here. And the spring actually does feel very solid. Like, it feels like it's got a lot of good tension on it. It's a pretty long spring, to be honest, and it feels like it's got a pretty good amount of push to it. The other thing that I found here too, which I didn't like, is that this follower does not stay attached to this at all. Like, it will not stay on there. It's designed to click into there, and it clicks in, but it clicks in so loose that it just comes right back out. So the time when I had to take it apart earlier, I had to do the same thing, kind of rotate it around until this came out. And this is the way their nub looks. Again, very similar to the Elite Force, has that little ball part in there, but yet the top end of this is not spiraled down like the Elite Force one to click, and it actually is supposed to click into that. So that's a little interesting. But overall, I mean, it feeds fine. I just feel like for $20, I felt like I was getting something a little bit nicer, I felt. But that's just me. Also, I'm kind of spoiled, as in most of the mags that I use are the PTS mags. So, but honestly, not a bad mag. So that's how you take these things apart to get out the spring and kind of lube or clean or do whatever you want to do in there, without having to deconstruct the entire thing. Or if you do deconstruct it, then to clean everything out, at least you're not under spring tension anymore. So you can take it out very easily and then replace it the same. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Oh, special note for you Masada owners out there, these don't fit. So if you have the PTS Masada and you try to stick this in your mag well, it more than likely is not going to latch. It'll fit into the mag well, but you're going to have to Dremel this part out here. It's just not tall enough for it actually to lock up into there. I'm not sure if it's the size of the mag or whatnot. And this will also not work with our M4 mag design. What are these trigger guards that have actually helped to stabilize the magazine? This ridge here is too high, and when you try to get it up into your M4, it won't latch because this is in the way. So just a side note, if you have a QRS mag and you're trying to use our trigger M4 guards or trigger guards for the M4, they will not work together. So just for you guys out there, it's a side note. Alright, so this is the kind of quick review and disassembly of the VFC QRS mags. Not a bad mag. Would I pay $20 for one? No, absolutely not. But they are decent. They're decent, but I wouldn't pay $20. But that's just me. So check it out. Let me know what you think of the video. If there's other mags that you want to see me deconstruct, just let me know, and we'll see you guys later.